Hit the other track, no. Hit another track. There. Oh. What these hits? Oh no! The day it begins. Well, it continues. Yeah, a few things to do today, sort of, a little bit. First things first is I've got the Chronicles vehicles. That is surprisingly 3.0 battery. Yeah, that, okay. Considering its ARM values, that's surprising, if I'm completely honest. 3.0 battery, let's have a look. I've got a 3.3 battery. Putting that in though basically means I'm going to have to drop out something else. I think it's going to have to be that. Don't really want to, if I'm honest, but you know. We're going to have to do something with this thing. Right. So what else to say? Well, yeah. I mean, obviously I saw these vehicles displayed in the news information page. War Thunder news page, rather. But even I couldn't really tell, you know, what they look like. Turns out the T18E2 is quite hilarious to look at. And yeah, that it just looks derpy to me. It looks so silly. Mainly because of things like, you know, square edges and so on. It just doesn't look real almost. It's just really bizarre. I'm not sure if this is, I don't think this is a Christie design. He was a bit more eccentric, and saying that, and I'm looking at this at the moment. But yeah, I think he may have influenced it. It's certainly quirky, in my opinion. Just looking at it, I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's possibly like an escape hatch, but I'm honestly not sure. Don't think it's not going to be an easy fit for any crewman to get through that. But yeah, I think that is the escape hatch for the driver and machine gunner. Or bone machine gunner even. I assume that possibly these two could get out up here as well. But still, that's quite a tight fit. Well, I say that, it looks as though there's quite a lot of space in there, if I'm honest. Although this entire thing with the transmission, that's... whoa. I could probably see why the Americans didn't go with this one. Apart from its very quirky design, this transmission is going to give this a lot of problems. I can imagine that being a nightmare for the mechanics. 2 engines as well. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting. Like I say, very kind of quirky. Reminds me, I suppose, in some respects, one of the reasons why I mean, I'm saying it's quirky, and I, you know, have looked at British tanks plenty of times, and think that some of those designs are quirky, but this, yeah, this is pretty damn special. Alright, that's the T18E2. Like I say, that's, well, I didn't say this before, but it's rank 2 and battery in 3.0. 57mm gun, 14 shots with its smoke grenade launcher, which is there, I think. Let's have a quick look at the X-ray. It's not going to say anything, probably. Nope. I'd assume that that's the smoke grenade launcher, but honestly, can't be sure until I take it out. Armour-wise, 50mm of armour on the whole front. That's this area. Everywhere else is a little bit thinner. but 50mm appears to be pretty much the norm for the thick pots. But either way, 50mm at 3.0 battery isn't going to stop much at all. Side armor is enough to keep 50 cals out, but since it's an American vehicle and it isn't going to be fighting against many 50 cals, that isn't really a problem. At 3.0 battle range, though, everything that it will face should be able to effectively destroy it quite easily. If it gets up-tiered, then it's just fodder. It really is going to get shreked by most of the things it will fight against. The weaponry on it, the 57mm gun, if I just have a look at the mods, I should be able to see what the pen's like. It does have a APHE round, yep, which is different to the British. Weird. 129mm and 111. I mean, actually that gun is really quite good. That's better than the British 57mm, I think. Could be mistaken as far as the pen values go, but with it having an APHE round, that's going to do more damage. 4.2 second reload rate. I'm starting to understand why maybe this is at 3.0 bat rate. I was under the impression that that gun was going to be quite weak, but it's going to be that's actually pretty good from what I can tell. It's going to be pretty much a glass cannon, I'd guess. Turret rotation speed 16.9 degrees per second. That's pretty quick. But the gun, yeah, maybe the saving grace of this thing. Honestly, not sure what the reverse speed is on this thing, so I'm going to take it out for a quick test drive and have a look. It's not very quick. This isn't on road, but the Sherman can go faster than this on this terrain. Pretty stable though. It does have a stabilizer as well. That pen. Over. Not exactly the best stabilizer. There we go. Yeah, that's pen. No. Pen. No. Pen hit the track. Hit the other track, no. Hit another track. There. Oh. What these hits? Oh no! And that was around about 600 meters, at least. One thing I didn't check, which I'm just about to, reverse speed. That's not bad. It's not fast, very fast acceleration, I suppose, but it's not too shabby. It's still going, accelerating even. Slow this is off road, yeah. It's a bit painful. I'm going to brush this up. I wanted to have a couple of games without brushes though, just to have a look at it more than anything. That's where it goes. The other vehicle that I have unlocked today with regards to the Chronicles thing is this. Now this, I have music ready. The Tandem Mai. Now, I was a bit kind of interested in this, in seeing what it was about, because I'd read that it was a two-crew plane. And true enough, it is a two-crew plane. I thought that maybe they were both in the cockpit, but they're not. One's in the turret there. Yeah, I've seen that before, champ. I've seen that book, or loading book, but that was from previous batch. So yeah, the Tandem Mai. Now, I could actually try doing the one task in a plane. So we'll just throw this in, and we'll do again with it. I'm not expecting much from this at all, if I'm honest. But it is Russian, so it will probably surprise me. Yeah, that is pretty high for a battery in 2.0. However, getting up to that speed is going to be a different thing. Oh, so that's at 4,200 meters, not at treetop altitude, which is normally where you see Russian planes. Fair amount of machine gun ammo though. .600 rounds per gun. This is so weird. Look at it. God damn it, man. The bombs are internal as well. It's got a bomb bay. No, I don't think it's going to have a bomb sight, Jim. That's asking it a little bit too much. It does have a bomb sight, lol. Yeah. I don't think it did in real life, maybe. Oh, they both went? No, I think they went separate. Yeah. Oh my god. How the fuck am I supposed to see anything now? And can't shoot that guy. Oh, he's got a copy as well. Yeah, the rear gun is terrible though, dude. Look at that. Like all Russian tanks, it's got no depression at all. Which is kind of like crap, considering he's the tail gunner. He can't shoot downwards. Its roll rate's pretty poor as well. Quite strong rudder. Elevated is quite strong as well. Kind of shouldn't be because it's really not big at all. Oh, the gun is just goddamn awful, man. It really is. I shouldn't have, like, let the AI do it. No tail control. Fire out of control. Engine rip. Bits a bit off. Yeah. Rest of business. But yeah, that rear gun is just bloody awful. There's no point in actually, you know, allowing him to, well, relying on him to do anything as well. He may eventually do something, or might do something occasionally, but not very often.